Richard Garriott, well this guy again, was once again the person responsible for bringing us the game we're examining in this video. The first game we played in this series, Akalabeth, was actually dubbed Ultima 0 to the formal Ultima 1, 2 and 3 titles. But today, we're looking at Ultima IV, Quest of the Avatar. Ultima IV was released in 1985 and represented a shift from the overall tone of the first three Ultima games. Garriott himself called these and other RPGs of the time "go kill the bad guy" stories, and he decided to make an RPG where the focus was taken away from violence and murder and directed at personal development. It's regarded as the first of the genre to not center on fighting some kind of ultimate evil. The concept of virtues and avatars was based on Hindu mythology, which talks about the incarnation of deities on Earth. He chose the Ankh as the symbol of the Avatar's virtuous path after he saw it in the 1976 movie Logan's Run. Okay, let's go kill stuff. Okay. Well, this is what you see when you start the game. You can see that there is a definite improvement in graphics since the last one. So let's see what we can do. I'm assuming, well, it's either space or enter, right? Let's try enter. There we go. Oh, it doesn't like me. The day is warm, yet there is a cooling breeze. The latest in a series of personal crises seems insurmountable. You are being pulled apart in all directions. Let's try A. Okay. Yet this afternoon walk in the countryside slowly brings relaxation to your harried mind. The soil and strain of modern high-tech living begins to wash off in layers. That willow tree near the stream looks comfortable and inviting. The buzz of dragonflies and the whisper of the willow's swaying branches bring a deep peace. Searching inward for tranquility and happiness, you close your eyes. A high-pitched cascading sound like crystal wind chimes impinges on your floating awareness. As you open your eyes, you see a shimmering blueness rise from the ground. The sound seems to be emanating from this glowing portal. The portal hangs there for a moment, then, with the rush of an imploding vacuum, it sinks into the ground. Something remains suspended in midair for a moment before falling to earth with a heavy thud. Is it Arnold? Somewhat shaken by this vision, you rise to your feet to investigate. A crude circle of stones surrounds the spot where the portal appeared. There is something glinting in the grass. You pick up an amulet shaped like a cross with a loop at the top. It is an Ankh, the sacred symbol of life and rebirth. But this could not have made the thud, so you look again and find a large book wrapped in thick cloth. With trembling hands, you unwrap the book. Behold, the cloth is a map, and within lies not one book, but two. The map is of a land strange to you, and the style speaks of ancient cartography. The script on the cover of the first book is arcane, but readable. The title is The History of Britannia, as told by Kyle the Younger. The other book is disturbing to look at. Its small cover appears to be fashioned out of some sort of leathery hide, but from what creature is uncertain. The reddish-black skin radiates an intense aura suggestive of ancient power. The tongue of the title is beyond your ken. You dare not open the book and disturb whatever sleeps within. You decide to peruse the history. Settling back under the willow tree, you open the book. You know, just portal, dropping books on you. Absolutely normal, nothing to see here. You read the book of history. Okay. No, really, read the book of history. Okay, jeez. Closing the book, you again pick up the Ankh. As you hold it, you begin to hear a hauntingly familiar, lute-like sound wafting over a nearby hill. Still clutching the strange artifacts, you rise unbidden and climb the slope. In the valley below, you see what appears to be a fair. It seems strange that you came that way earlier and noticed nothing. As you mull this over, your feet carry you down towards the site. Through the gathering dusk, you see a secluded gypsy wagon sitting off in the woods. The music seems to emanate from the wagon. As you draw near, a woman's voice weaves into the music, saying,
"You may approach, O seeker."
You enter to find an old gypsy sitting in a small curtained room. She wears an ankh around her neck. In front of her is a round table covered in deep green velvet. The room smells so heavily of incense that you feel dizzy. Seeing the ankh, the ancient gypsy, that's not very nice, smiles and warns you never to part with it.
"We have been waiting such a long time, but at last you have come. Sit here, and I shall read the path of your future."
Upon the table, she places a curious wooden object, like an abacus, but without beads. In her hands, she holds 8 unusual cards.
"Let us begin the casting."
The gypsy places the first 2 cards upon the table. They are the cards of compassion and valor. She says,
"Consider this. Thou dost manage to disarm thy mortal enemy in a duel. He is at thy mercy. Dost thou A, show compassion by permitting him to yield, or B, slay him as expected of a valiant duelist?"
Well, let's see. Can we actually move this with our arrows? No. I take it A and B choose our options, right? So let's say that I do show compassion, because I like being a good guy in games.
"Consider this. Thou hast spent thy life in charitable and righteous work. Thine uncle the innkeeper lies ill and asks you to take over the tavern. Dost thou A, sacrifice thy life of purity to aid thy kin, or B, decline and follow thy spirit's call?"
Suck it, uncle.
"Consider this. Thou art at a crossroads in thy life. Dost thou A, choose the honorable life of a paladin, striving for truth and courage, or B, choose the humble life of a shepherd in a world of simplicity and peace?"
Let's go with the honor.
"Consider this.
This gypsy woman sure likes repeating herself.
A merchant owes thy friend money,
The scumbag.
now long past due. Thou dost see the same merchant drop a purse of gold. Dost thou honestly return the purse intact, or justly give thy friend a portion of the gold first?"
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm gonna give my friend the thing.
"Thou art sworn to uphold the Lord who participates in the forbidden torture of prisoners. Each night their cries of pain reach thee. Dost thou A, show compassion by reporting the deeds, or B, honor thy oath and ignore the deeds?"
I'm gonna report him. The gypsy places 2 more of the cards upon the table. God, this is the worst card game. They are the cards of justice and spirituality. She says, "Consider this."
"Thou dost believe that virtue resides in all people. Thou dost see a rogue steal from thy lord. Dost thou A, call him to justice, or B, personally try to sway him back to the spiritual path of good?"
Yeah, well, it kind of depends on the thief. I mean, sure, let's say we fix it ourselves and try to tell the guy, "Hey, what you doing?" The gypsy places the last 2 cards upon the table, about time. They are the cards of compassion and spirituality. She says,
"Consider this.
"Consider these."
Thou hast been taught to preserve all life sacred. A man lies fatally stung by a venomous serpent. He pleads for a merciful death. Dost thou A, show compassion in his pain, or B, heed thy spiritual beliefs and refuse?"
No, I mean, well, what does it say? Venomous serpent. Oh, fatally stung. Okay, so he's gonna die anyway. Yeah, sure, let's show mercy and kill the dirtbag. With the final choice, the incense swells up around you. Whoosh. The gypsy speaks as if from a great distance, her voice growing fainter with each word.
"So be it. Thy path is chosen."
There is a moment of intense, wrenching vertigo. As you open your eyes, a voice whispers within your mind.
"Seek the counsel of thy sovereign."
After a moment, the spinning subsides, and you open your eyes to a DOS screen. Oh no, okay. Well, there's a castle right there, and... oh boy, okay. E? Enter town, Britain. Okay, can we talk to this guy? Enter what? Blocked. Attack. No, no, don't attack. Jesus. Okay, so it's like a really low-budget Zelda. Don't kill me. I do realize that this probably inspired games like Zelda. Wear armor. for... Wait, what? I'm wearing my skin. That is creepy. We can't cross the water. What if I press T? Talk. Talk south. You meet a guard. He says, I am a guard. Okay. Your interest. I don't know what my interest is. I'm gonna press K for king. King. That I cannot help thee with. Your interests. Food. That I cannot help thee with. Your interests. Where should I go? Okay, no. Directions? Huh. Spirits and food. Oh, is this an inn? Okay, well, let's forget the guard. What is this? You meet a poor beggar. She says, I am Sprite. Your interest. I don't know. Bye. Yeah, bye to you too. So let's leave town. And let's go to the castle, I assume. E? Okay. Britannia. There's the jester. He says, I am Chuckles. Your interest. That I cannot help thee with. Yeah, well, you know what? Screw you, jester. What, you think you're funny? Oh, there's an Ankh right there. Nope. No idea what I'm doing. Can I talk to this guy? Burly guard. Your interest. Where's the king? Where's the court? Castle? The castle is fair and strong. Yeah, that's great. Do you seek Lord British? Aha! Yes. He is on the upper level in the throne room. Okay. The upper level in the throne room. Nothing to attack. Okay, I think it's that time again, guys. We're gonna need the frickin' game manual. Okay, so upon having reviewed everything, I have my notepad out because there's no way I could remember 24 commands. So, there's an Ankh right there. Let's try and look at it. I don't remember if I did that before. Nope. Okay, so we are in the castle. We should find the king. Now, O is for open door. There we go. Yes. And there's a ladder, I think. Is that a window? Can we open the window? Nope. Can we climb the ladder with K? I think we did. Yes, we climbed to second floor. Notice that climb is spelled with a K, so you always know what you're doing. And, Oh! I think we found the king. And it does say British right there, so let's try and talk to the king. Lord British rises and says, At long last, Vincent, thou hast come. We have waited such a long, long time. A new age is upon Britannia. The great evil lords are gone, but our people lack direction and purpose in their lives. A champion of virtue is called for. Thou may be this champion, but only time shall tell. I will aid thee any way that I can. How may I help thee? Uh-oh. How do I become this champion? I cannot help thee with that. God. Quest? The quest of the Avatar is to know and become the embodiment of the 8 virtues of goodness. It is known to all, that all who take on this quest must prove themselves by conquering the abyss and viewing the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom. What else? How do I become this Avatar? To be an avatar is to be the embodiment of the 8 virtues. It is to live a life constantly and forever in the quest to better thyself and the world in which we live. What else? Oh god. How? I cannot help thee with that. Virtues. The 8 virtues of the Avatar are honesty, compassion, valor, justice, sacrifice, honor, spirituality, and humility. What else? Okay, let's start with honesty. What must I do, my liege? The fair town of Moonglow on Verity Isle is where the virtue of honesty thrives. Okay, go to Moonglow. What else? I guess nothing. We'll come back here when we... Fare thee well, my friend. Okay. Who's this guy? You meet a fair maiden. She says, I am Juliet. Your interest. Figures. Is this the bard? He does have a lute. You meet Charming Bard. What's your name, Charming Bard? I am YOLO. Join me, YOLO, and fulfill your destiny. I cannot join thee. Why? That I cannot help thee with. I hate you. Oh boy, bridge trolls. Vincent with sling. We can attack. Direction, I guess east. Oh, I see. Boom! Uh-oh. Boom. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, slightly wounded. Okay. Oh no. Troll fleeing. You're going nowhere, buddy. Boom! We killed him. 7 experience. Victory. Oh, wait. If I remember right, it's G. Get chest. Who opened? Not here. What do you mean not here? Get chest. Who opens 1? Not here. I don't get it. Ah, there we go. The chest holds 91 gold. Nice. Huh. Britannia Manor. I am Jason. Are you in need of lodging? No. Then you have come to the wrong place. Good day. Geesh. Aggressive much? Okay, so we're in Britannia. I've looked at the game guide a bit more, and so I know some of the stuff we need to do, and this is actually pretty cryptic. I would never figure out any of this on my own. So I remember there was a bard around here somewhere that I'm pretty sure we needed to talk to. You meet a spicy woman. Ooh. What kind of spice do you got? Oh, nope. What's up? Okay, so we can say a few things to people. So ask about their job. I'm a fighting bard. That is spicy. Can ask about their health. Healthy. Okay. And there we go. Yeah. Bye. See ya. And so we do have those options. We're getting the slow progress crap again. So we're exploring the woods over here. Okay. Never mind those woods. So let's find that bard that we found earlier. It's called Cricket. Oh, there he is. You meet a bard in green. So first we ask him his name, and he says Cricket. And he is supposed to give us part of a mantra. I'm not sure what for. Tell us about the mantra. The mantra for the Shrine of Compassion is Moo. Okay. How's your health there, Cricket? Shh. What? Okay, well, and what's your job again? He turns away. Okay, well, see ya, Cricket. So, spirits and food. Guys, let me through. And so, let's find this inn. Now, there's supposedly something here. We found the Rune of Compassion. See, I pressed S. S is for search. So, I had no idea what was in here, right? But we found the Rune of Compassion. We got the mantra from Cricket. And the other thing that we can do in Britannia that I saw is that I think it's this guy. So we talk to... You meet a poor beggar. We ask him his name. His name is Sprite. What's your job, beggar? I have no job, so now I beg. Classic. And we can ask about his health. And this is how we increase, I think, our humility? Or is it our compassion? I'm not sure. Might be our compassion. Because he says, I fear I shall die of starvation. And we're supposed to give him something. Give. How much? 1. Oh, thank thee. I shall never forget thy kindness. And now we stop talking to him. Can we see our... No. Ah, right. Because I think we may need to talk to Hawkwind back at the castle. Hey, Hawkwind. I see that which is within thee that drives... For what path dost thou seek enlightenment? Compassion. Thou dost show thy compassion well. Continued goodwill should be thy guide. Okay. Fairly well. Yeah, okay. Alright, so as you see... Oh, Jesus. Okay. So as you see, we have increased our virtue of compassion. So we've managed to do some good deeds. And we have the Rune of Compassion. So now that we have the Rune of Compassion, let's move. We gotta pass 2 bridges to find the Shrine of Compassion that we accidentally found already. Anyway, this is the Shrine of Compassion, right? Aha! You enter the ancient shrine and sit before the altar. Upon what virtue dost thou meditate? Well, it's compassion, isn't it? Compassion, obviously. For how many cycles? Well, let's go for the maximum amount. Begin meditation. Okay. Okay, guys, let's take this time to think about compassion. How much have you given to beggars in your life? I actually have given to a few. Mantra. Uh-oh. Oh, I remember. The mantra was the sound a cow makes. Cricket told us that. Moo. Well, here's hoping we successfully meditate about compassion, I guess. And there we go. Thy thoughts are pure. Thou art granted a vision. Yes. What does that mean? 3rd, light the candle of love at the entrance to the great Stygian abyss. Okay. So, let's go and try and find that room in the castle that had a bunch of guards, which was the last thing that I saw. Oh, this is the room with the guards. Alright, so supposedly there is something here. Search nothing, search nothing, search nothing, search nothing. So there was supposed to be a... Aha! Search nothing, search nothing. Well, let's search every part of this room. Ah! We found the Rune of Spirituality. You see? We have another rune. So now we would need to go find the Shrine of Spirituality and meditate at the shrine with the mantra of spirituality, which we would need to get from someone. Now, the game guide that I read told me not to take the treasure. So we're going to take the treasure. Uh-oh. Acid trap. Evaded. Cool. Acid trap. Oh, whatever. Let's just take all the treasure and think about the consequences later. Oh, wait. I wonder if the treasure diminishes our virtues. let's see what happens. Well, I'm not being attacked. That's a good, It's a good sign. I guess we can go... Let's see if the king has something to say about our recent theft. Hey, unelected sponge. I took your treasure. I took your treasure, buddy. I can't help you with that. Yeah, you can't, because it's all in my pocket. Let's go see Hawkwind. Tell me about my honesty there. Thou art not an honest soul. Thou must live a life more honest to be an avatar. Yes, I see that. Well, oh, what's all these Z's? Okay, well, never mind. Well, guys, this is pretty much Ultima IV. Get the mantras, get the runes, find the shrines, meditate with the mantras at the shrines, complete actions to increase your virtues, and then you come back here to talk to Hawkwind, and he'll tell you how close you are to becoming an avatar, if you're wearing thy virtues well, etc. So guys, I'm thinking that's about gonna do it for today. I must say, it was actually not as fun as the last one. Amazing though that may be, I actually had more fun with Akalabeth than this thing. It's pretty cryptic. I would never figure it out on my own without a game guide. I'm not actually sure how someone is supposed to figure it out. Anyway, I've given you a bit of a starter here, so if you'd like to try it out for yourself, you already know a couple things you can do to get started in Britannia, and this is assuming that you are a bard, because, as I understand it, if we had picked different options at the beginning, we would have been different class, in a different town, and we would have to do different things. Anyway, it's a very interesting concept. It does remind me, it's the other way around. Zelda would remind you of this, but it's got a real Zelda-ish vibe to it, where you get the thing you need to get to a dungeon, to get the thing in the dungeon, and then you're supposed to have everything at the end. Of course, it's not about vanquishing some great evil, it's about vanquishing your own flaws. Being honest, valorous, honorable. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this brief taste of Ultima IV, Quest of the Avatar. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.